Hello, and welcome to episode 90 of Downright Fierce Gaming, the number one You Can't Say That on podcast. Mishka, do not. You get away from that keyboard, kitty.
You're going to tempt her.
No, I'm telling you, earlier today, I was working on some paperwork on my Mac.
And she dropped an N-bomb?
She did. She typed it on the keyboard, and then, I kid you, it was stuck in all caps. I went to school for IT. I know how to work on IT stuff, and it was stuck in all caps. It was like a baby boomer on Facebook, just stuck in all caps. Shots fired. Hello, video games. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by like three different things. I'm looking at like the screen. I'm like, why do we look so dark? It looks so like it looks a little dark. No, it's fine.
Yeah, it's the angle.
It's good. Okay. Hi.
How's
Video games. It's so great to see you, Schuyler. Schuyler
You too.
is here with us. We actually have a live person in the studio. It's insane.
Dude, this not being on Sundays works so good.
Yeah.
Or so well.
I'm thinking that's the case with everybody, especially Game of Thrones. In fact, it flashed in my mind, even though we were just talking about the fact that the night has moved. I'm like, oh my god. The new Game of Thrones episode's on right now, or it's about to be on, and I haven't even torrented yet. Like, it actually leaked. The last one leaked earlier that day.
Did it?
It did, and the entire episode. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't have HBO Go, so there's some things that I just kind of
do what you gotta do.
Get on the free net.
Yeah.
And the comments on it were hysterical. Like one lady said, "I'm gonna watch this at work and then go home and just predict the entire episode in front of my friends and look like a psychic."
Yeah.
I'm like, that sounds so good. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to download the episode, watch it, and then offer to anybody, be like, hey guys, I watched the leaked episode and I know what happens. Give me Venmo me like $20 and the number of somebody you hate, right, and I will text them spoilers. Spoilers, Arya's titties come out. Not a body double. Not a body double.
I feel like they put pasties on her, then CG'd the nipple.
No,
it seemed a little off to me.
Well, maybe because she's like 22 and she looks like she's 13.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I think there's some movie magic going on with those titties.
Oh, god damn it. I was worried about that. So Mark's saying we're a little bit out of sync with video and audio. Mark, let me know if that continues to be an issue. I think I know what happened.
Was it cat related?
No, I think it'll be, I don't know what it is. But yeah, Game of Thrones is cool, but you know what else is cool? Video games. Let's talk about some video games. Let's do a little Fierce News. Fierce News is, of course, brought to you by MC Lars. Check out his Patreon page at patreon.com/MC Lars. Are you ready to do like random screaming where we go, yeah, like that?
Yeah.
A little bit. We could. Let's do the most unenthusiastic. I'm not being sarcastic right now. I'm actually being genuine. Let's do the most unenthusiastic Fierce News ever.
That works for me. I had a little too much to eat for dinner right before this, so if I tried too hard, it might just be a little.
Dude, I've been working since 8 in the morning, and it is 8:30 p.m. Not morning right now. Yeah. So all right, that's a little Fierce News. Yeah. Oh my God. Fierce News. Do.
Do a ukulele, I guess.
Do.
Oh boy.
Fierce News. And you know what's crazy is with the unenthusiastic Fierce News, this is actually the most jam-packed news week. Because first of all, it's like 2 weeks worth of news. Yeah. And in those 2 weeks, so many things happen. So many crazy things. The first one is add another to the Josh was right. I mean, so I didn't predict this. I didn't there were rumors and leaks, and I just said, yes, that is the thing. That is going to happen. So I can't take full credit for this. Let's put it in the Josh agreed with a leak column. Yeah. Just a little tally right there.
Well, which one's this?
The Xbox All Digital Edition.
Yeah, that's true. You did call that. You even called it like months ago. We were just talking about how that's going to be the next wave of consoles. Saying, oh no, they're just not going to have disc drives. Yeah. So give yourself more credit. Don't be modest.
Maybe a half in the Josh predicted it thing, but I mean I tacked that on to the recent, rumors of that. So there's a couple important things to note. One, it's $250, which when we were talking about the rumors, I was saying it needs to be $200 for me to buy. Oh yeah. But I could see them doing $250, so I got that part right. And at first that seems normal because the Xbox One S is $300. But then something I didn't consider is that the Xbox One S goes on sale all the time for like $250 or $200.
Oh.
So now you're paying more money for a system with less parts.
Yeah, but you gotta give it to them. They're starting it at $250, so they can drop it down.
I mean, yeah, they're saying that no matter what, it will always MSRP below $300. But they can't. In fact, they even said when asked about this, a Microsoft spokesperson said, "quote Microsoft sets a suggested retail price, but specific pricing and offers vary by retailers." So, Walmart. I think even that was one of the sources I saw. Walmart has an Xbox One S for like $200 right now, and it comes bundled with games. I mean, that's the same thing with. I'm so nervous of that kitty playing around the tripod. Kitty, okay. You can't. You got to back away from it. She's gonna knock into it. If all of a sudden oh my gosh, she's getting
Wait.
Yeah.
I'm watching the camera. We're still good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, Walmart $200 and it comes bundled with games. This comes bundled with games too, but they can only set the brand new price. That doesn't even count for pre-owned.
Yeah. True.
So, I mean, what is it when that goes down to when the Xbox One S is pre-owned for $150? Are we gonna be able to get an all digital for $100?
Have they mentioned the hard drive size or anything like that?
I think it's a terabyte. It has to be. I mean, I didn't even put that on here because it has to be minimum a terabyte.
Yeah.
You can't have it all digital.
Yeah, I know. That's what worries me, though.
It has
I could see. I don't know.
It has 525 megabytes. But it's
enough for a
mega packed
Microsoft profile.
Yeah,
that's about it.
So audio's still off. God damn it! I knew it.
Do a quick restart or
no,
something like that?
No, we're gonna
unplug and replug.
No,
the mics.
I'm gonna. Tell me what. Oh God, my chair. Oh, this is the best podcast ever. Talk about video games. What have you been playing lately? What have you been playing?
So, let's see. Nice little casual indie game called Forager came out fairly recently. Just a little go around cutting wood, mining rocks so that you can make buildings, and that'll do certain things. That's pretty good. Satisfactory. Been doing that one a fair bit. That one's like a 3D Factorio, if you know what that is.
I do.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
There's not many games, web games I know, but I know that one. I also know that the video just cut out. Don't worry. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. God damn it. It's gonna be okay. Talk about video games. Quick, talk about video games.
Let's see. Total War Warhammer 2. That's a good game.
It's a complicated ass game. I don't know about the Warhammers. There we go.
That's you don't really gotta care about the lore. You just gotta care about being whatever your flavor of creature is, beating other flavors of creatures.
Gotcha. Have you played the video game with the people in it?
The people.
Yeah.
Oh God. I don't think I played anything that has people.
Oh man.
Ever.
Okay.
Hey, kitty.
Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know if that can work. There we go. Okay. There we go.
Did you just manually put a delay?
I picked a random number. It's...
But, yeah.
There's my cat's asshole. This is the greatest goddamn podcast ever. I thought it was because nobody else was here. False.
But yeah, no. Satisfactory. Oh, God.
Fuck you, Kenny. Yeah, thanks, Mark. Patreon.com/SoundEffects.
Yeah, it's supposed to be blinking. Satisfactory. Yeah, pretty dope game.
Lauren Brown wants to know, what Warhammer faction do you play?
Let's see. If I want to feel good about myself, I play the Warriors of Chaos. But that's just like if I want to feel good about myself. Usually I'll go around trying to lizard people just because I feel like they should be strong, but I'm just bad at that sort of game, so...
We lost chat.
Oh, no.
No, now it's back.
Oh. Also, Skaven occasionally, but only since the new update, since you can nuke people, so...
I don't know these words.
Like a nuclear weapon.
No, I mean, I thought there was like slang. I thought it was like...
No, Skaven, they're like rat people.
I'm really upset about this whole
It's okay.
audio thing being off. But you know who won't care? The audio listeners. All right, so I'm sorry. We're just going to have to power through it.
Goodbye, cat.
Just going to have to power through it.
All the ill omens go.
God damn it. I mean, we're... Here's the thing is that... And first of all, I should have checked earlier. But we're still early enough in the show, we could just start over again.
Maybe it's because we weren't enthusiastic enough.
You know what?
You think we just be enthusiastic this time? Give it a go.
You know what? This is gonna make it on the final product, but we're gonna pause. We're gonna pause.
Okay.
Because I want to deliver a good product. We're gonna pause, ladies and gentlemen, for just a little bit. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere because this will be fixed in at least 5 minutes. In at least 5 minutes. And we're going to get back to you. So we will resume in a second. One second.
Think of questions in chat.
Yeah, think of questions and we'll answer all your questions. Good idea, Schuyler. We'll see you in a little bit. Why won't it click off? Is it still going?
Downright fierce. Downright fierce. Downright fierce.
Hello, and
there.
welcome back to another kind of episode 90.5.
For first recording.
I mean,
mistakes.
it's the audio version. Everything's gonna have both. I'm gonna mash up the videos, and because we're just gonna live with the consequences. Because I don't want to have to go through all the tons and tons of lists of pages that I had to do before. So many pages, you guys. It was insane. Hopefully the audio is fixed. I don't know because I didn't change anything, and then it started working. So we're gonna fucking do it live.
I think it has to do with the cat leaving the room.
Yeah. So if the audio is off, don't even tell me. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Okay. So we were talking about. It's close enough. Good. We were talking about the Xbox One S all digital edition. The most important thing to mention, my favorite thing to mention, is something that I didn't notice. I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if you guys noticed at home. This is called the Xbox One S All Digital Edition. Mm-hmm. The Xbox One Sad Edition. They named it the Xbox One Sad Edition.
Amazing.
How is there not somebody at Microsoft that's like the meme patrol or whatever? Like the guy who just sits there and is like, "Oh, you don't want to know. You don't want to. You're naming it the Xbox One Sad."
This is what's going to lead to the creation of that job.
Yeah.
But I think the first Xbox One is the real sad edition.
That's true. That was some pretty bad naming convention. But yeah, I mean the console's launching May 7th.
Oh, cool. I mean, I'm not really like.
I'd buy it for $100. For $100, why not?
Yeah.
10 and then pay $10 a month. I mean, it's about the price of Netflix, and then you get all these games and stuff. Xbox Game Pass is good.
I'm still waiting to convince myself to get a Switch, even though I know how good it is.
See, that is just that's sad. Is that you don't have a Switch and you're thinking about getting a Switch. If you have the ability to get a Switch, you get the Switch. It's a fantastic system.
That it is.
Dragon's Dogma just came out on it. And I had to double check because sometimes I get games much earlier than other people, and I can't say, I've been, Phoenix Ace Attorney is a pretty fun game. I've been playing on my Switch. That game isn't. Oh, whoops.
Yeah, right.
I definitely haven't had that for months.
It's okay. Dragon Dogma it's a good game no matter what.
I played it a little bit. on PC. I played 2 hours of it because I returned it on Steam. I for some reason it just got really difficult for me.
Oh yeah.
And I had to. I didn't know if it was going to be my kind of game, even though it looks like my kind of game.
It's not the smoothest of controls, that's for sure.
Yeah. And then Mark says, I would totally buy one refurbished for $100. Yeah. I mean, $100, that's a pretty good price point, especially for Game Pass. All right. So speaking of Microsoft, they also recently commented on the Google Stadia. Jeez.
That was a lot.
That was a crazy kitty. Commented on the Google Stadia saying that they, quote, don't have the content. Microsoft's Xbox Division Chief Marketing Officer Mike Nichols said, quote, emerging competitors like Google have a cloud infrastructure. Mishka, I can't see the rest of the papers. Get that butthole out of here. Nobody wants to see that butthole.
Okay.
Infrastructure community with YouTube, but they don't have the content. You won't necessarily need a device over time, but you'll get the best experience with local processing power. In keeping with Microsoft's poor wording choice, a Microsoft spokesperson recently told IGN, quote, it's a great time to be a gamer. At Xbox, we're putting players at the center of our vision for the future of gaming by delivering blockbuster content. I know they meant blockbuster content, like the inflection should be like that, but blockbuster content from Xbox Game Studios and our partners, growing the thriving Xbox community and giving them choice and opportunity in how they play across devices and through Project xCloud. So how true is it? I'm wondering with the Google Stadia if they're referring to exclusives.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't really care if Google Stadia doesn't have they can have 0 exclusives. I care about third-party games that I would want to play on the go or just on the best-looking console, you know?
Well, that just... If there's multiple choices, then there's going to be, exclusives for all of them. So, definitely could get blocked out of some games that you would want to be playing on Google Stadia.
Sure.
So, it's just goes back to the big thing now with Epic and Steam Store.
Yeah. But I mean, if those are timed exclusivities. As long as the Google Stadia works in the same way that Steam does, the PCs do. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can't play Bloodborne on your PC. You can't play whatever Microsoft wants to shit out on your PC. I mean, you can actually. Never mind.
Not Dead Rising.
No, those are all
State of the Dead too. State of Decay.
State of Decay. No, you can play that one on PC.
Well, yeah.
But still,
with them doing it on Xbox or just on the Microsoft Store, so that.
Yeah. So, I mean, as long as it has that kind of library, I think I consider that a win. That's all I really want out of it. And then say that it's like the Switch. Personally, and I understand this isn't the case for everybody. It's less about the library of exclusive games they have, and more about the fact that I can. Play games on the go, and I think that Stadia is offering a similar service. It's play video games anywhere you can get a good connection. They will look better than any other console. I don't think it's about we need Stadia to, have their own Spider-Man.
Yeah, true.
They don't need to. That's not what that's not the. I mean, I can tell that they're trying to have some exclusives and stuff, but you don't need to. You don't have to.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I agree, but you know how fickle people are.
That's true. Fickle kitties. Okay.
It's better the cat's here than knocking everything over.
That's true.
So I'll take it.
In much more awesome news, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Oh my God, hold on. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3's release date has been announced. It's July 19th, 2019, and the more I hear about it, the more I think about this game, the more excited I get, mostly because of Diablo 3 on Switch.
Oh yeah.
It is the perfect kind of game to play on your Switch. The kind of game where you don't need to, really think about the story. You don't really need to think about anything. You just pop it open and you just
put in your favorite heroes.
You just play it for a couple of minutes and then you put it away.
Oh yeah.
Mark says Stadia needs to be a powerful platform. Das it main.
That's it main. That's it.
Das it main.
That's it, but that's it.
Oh, that's it main.
That's it main.
That's it main.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. You speak the Mexican Ebonics?
Well, yeah, half Mexican.
Oh shit, way. I know that one. That means dude. Way. Means dude. Way.
There you go. Look at you. Multilingual.
It's true. I am bi. All right, in other I'm not bi. I only understand Spanish. In other news, fuck Sega. That's what I wrote right there.
What they do?
Fuck Sega. Well, it turns out this is old news that I just didn't know about, and also more information is coming to light. Turns out back in 2006, Obsidian was making an Aliens RPG called Aliens Crucible, which got as far as, quote, a really cool prototype. Did you know about that, Aliens Crucible?
I did not.
Didn't know either. And it's Obsidian.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then... So in an interview with VG 24/7, Chris Avalon compared the game to Mass Effect, only terrifying.
See, that's the tagline that gets me hyped.
Yeah.
And also...
That's a good elevator pitch right there.
I think both types of tortillas have their own merits, but I would say overall, corn tortillas.
So he's referring to Lawrence's comment, really, then flour or corn tortillas? Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Corn, 100%. Actually, I'd say every Hispanic traditionally uses corn over flour, right?
Yeah, I think that's our way of saying if I'm more white than Mexican. Yeah. Which I am more white. I just like Mexican food.
And we call it maize, by the way.
Oh, wow.
As I pick gunk out of my eye. That's not like, I'm not like trying to like flick anybody off. I actually had gunk in my eye. We don't call it maize. So he said, quote, "We wanted to make it, but by that point, Sega, I think, was..." And then like, so this is a weird thing. This is conversational, so there's like an ellipses. So I'm going to try to portray it the way he was saying it. But by that point, Sega, I think, was... The publisher management relations had gotten to the point where they were just tired of dealing with Obsidian. Everyone working on Aliens Crucible was really excited about it. It was shaping up to be a really cool game. The prototype was really cool. But then Sega's like, nope. He went on to say, quote, "The biggest challenge we had was how to keep the fear going in, even in conversations. You can make conversations stressful and frightening. How do you do it so that an alien could be attacking you at any moment? You can't take shelter in a conversation with two talking heads while you try to figure out what to do." How awesome would that? Think about it. Like you're playing Mass Effect, and sometimes it happens in Fallout, where like you're having a conversation with an NPC. Meanwhile, a Deathclaw's just like killing everybody. Like that happens. That's comical. But if it's part of the game, we're like, okay, I gotta tell this person, to go do this thing or whatever, and you're like rushing through, and you're trying to think, okay, go to the control panel.
There's
and
the stress of having to do all that, or like in games where you have to manage your inventory, and you're like in the middle of battle and want to switch weapons.
Yeah, that sounds it.
Oh yeah.
I really, really want this game, and I'm really actually sad to even talk about this because now I really, really need this game.
Especially after seeing how well Alien Isolation, or like how atmospheric a game could be.
So what if they did this? What if they made this game? It just don't put it in the Alien universe. I'm not saying even take the assets, just take the concept and just don't put it in the Alien universe. Just change the aliens to like werewolves or something with super heightened senses.
The alien bit sells it.
No, I mean that's true. That's true.
A bit for me, like a little bit extra.
Just because
it's just hard. It's hard to have a good monster. Like that's what a lot of like horror movies are sold on, is just how scary their monster is, or how can make something bad like actually pretty decent.
I'm assuming Sega probably had the license for Alien back then. I wonder who has the license for Predator. That'd be maybe. I mean, Alien is great. I don't know. Yeah. You're right. God damn it, Sega.
Who just made the Predator movie? Or the one with Olivia Munn?
Oh, Olivia Munn. She's so fun. She knows. And honey, if you don't know who Olivia Munn is, look her up, and then she'll be like, yeah, Olivia Munn, though.
True.
Mundo.
Wow, there you go.
Mundo.
Flexing on us.
That means
Spanish.
World. Mundo. It reminds me of, and I'm going to also flex my Spanish nuts for a second. It reminds me of Walter Mercado. I think that's his last name. Con mucho, mucho, mucho amor.
I'm not entirely sure.
It's the astrologer and all the Univision things. Somebody out there knows what I'm talking about. Walter. So yeah. What else we got? Oh, okay. This one's cool. It's obvious at some point that we're going to be getting another Horizon Zero Dawn. That's kind of. I mean, it was a. The thing is, you can't just judge that you're going to get a sequel based on the fact that the game was good. It needs to sell well also. And Horizon Zero Dawn sold exceptionally well. And so did the DLC. Everybody loved it. We're going to get another one. That's not a surprise. But this is actually, we've now received unofficial confirmation of its existence. This is more of just a fun story than anything. So Jania Gavinaker, who voiced Tati on the Frozen Wilds DLC, was speaking to fans at Star Wars Celebration Chicago when a fan thanked her for introducing them to Horizon Zero Dawn, to which Gavinaker replied, quote, "Just wait till you see the sequel. You're gonna die. I know some secrets. You're gonna die."
So she's spoiling that the game will literally kill you.
Well, first of all, it's important to point out that she's threatening somebody with violence and death. Like, that's not okay. All right, hashtag me too. That was tacky. I take that back. Sorry.
Yeah.
Second, if it's a secret, maybe you shouldn't be saying it. That's like
a lot of things get spoiled from like voice actors, like resumes.
Yeah.
I think an Overwatch hero's name got spoiled by that.
Yeah. It was like it was like Mortal Kombat or something, or it was
there was something like that.
It was something like that. I mean, but here's the thing, like, she's admitting while she's saying this, I know some secrets. Wait till you see the sequel. Okay, well, the sequel hasn't. This is the first time we've heard about a sequel. Clearly she signed an NDA and she can't talk about it, but that doesn't go past the NDA if you say, I know secrets about this thing that I can't talk about at all, which is this thing. That's like being contracted by the government to work on like an alien spacecraft, to be like, oh man, I can't talk about it, sign an NDA, but or wait till you see what comes out of Area 51. It's out of this world. Like,
that was a good game.
Oh yeah, the light gun shooter.
Yeah. But also maybe she was told that she could let some things slip.
Not like that. That's not how you announce a game.
I don't know. If she hasn't been sued yet.
With threatening people, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Oh damn it! I forgot about that. Oh, hold on. Let me rewind. Wait till you see the developments of Area 51. It's out of this world. You're gonna die. Shit. Yeah, I wrote that whole Area 51 thing earlier. I just forgot to say you're gonna die. Still super excited. I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn recently because I have this feeling that they're gonna announce it soon. Mm-hmm. Like I just got this feeling. I'm like, okay, well, I haven't played the Frozen Wilds DLC, and I got a 4K TV now, so I wanted to see what that looked like because I got the 4K treatment and the HDR and all that. So I wanted to experience it. And then I started playing. And I'm like, oh, okay, I forgot how cool this game is, and it's fucking, oh my god, the game is so amazing.
Yeah,
it's one. Have you played it?
A little bit,
dude.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't just knock on just even the core concept of hunting robot dinosaurs and shit like that. I mean, it's just too good.
You want to talk about an elevator pitch?
Yeah.
You are a badass warrior woman who hunts robot dinosaurs. Yes. Oh my god, yes, Barbarella. All right. So yeah, I want to play that. Awesome news! If you've never played Octopath Traveler, have you? You haven't because you don't have a Switch.
That is true.
It's coming to PC.
Ooh.
It's coming to PC. It was a Switch exclusive. It's coming to PC on June 7th. It's not a hard game to run. If you've never played Octopath Traveler and you like turn-based RPGs, this is probably top 5 favorite turn-based RPG ever for me.
Really?
I would say number 1 is Persona 5. Then a tie between, and I know I'm going to get shit for this, I don't care, a tie between Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy 13. Because I think 10 should be held up higher than 13 because it did a lot more with the technology at the time. Mm. But then 13 did what 10 did, but better. So it's kind of like, I don't know how to put those, I don't know how to put one above the other. Oh my god, then I think... No, Pokemon. Pokemon's number 2. Pokemon Red and Blue.
I've been doing a lot of Pokemon recently.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, just download a bunch of ROMs, just been doing a bunch of Nuzlocke on different games.
Nice.
And I haven't played Black and White or Black and White 2.
Neither
and I think those are the only ones I haven't played, so been doing some black and white. It's okay.
Yeah, and it don't matter if you're black or white.
Yeah.
That's a Michael Jackson song.
I was about to say thanks, Michael.
Yeah.
Rest
I
in
actually,
peace, Michael.
yeah, you awful man.
So is the
I
consensus
know. I
that
don't want.
he's
I don't want to
awful?
do that. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. I shouldn't have
Okay.
said it. I shouldn't have said it.
Okay.
We always knew he did it. Everybody, we always knew it.
I didn't watch the documentary, so
Neither did I. I just we always knew. We always knew.
yeah.
Just saying. Okay.
Moving
So
on.
Octopath. And I think actually Octopath Traveler would be 3 then. Four.
Yeah.
I don't know what number 5 would be. What am I missing? What turn-based RPG am I missing? Persona 4.
Never actually
There we
played
go.
that one.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Okay. So play Octopath Traveler. That's the message of that. Speaking of fantastic games, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice has sold 10 million copies in just 10 days.
So deserving.
Wow.
Good game.
Yeah. I fell off of it. I'm done. I reached the wall, which I mean,
how far?
with From Software games, everybody reaches that wall.
Yeah.
So technically, if I didn't cheat at the game, it would have been at the first real boss.
Yeah.
The main guy, that I'm sure is going to be the final boss also. You know what I'm talking
Kenshiro?
about. Yeah. I would have reached my wall with that. But then I went online and I found a mod that slows down the game and then speeds up your character.
Yeah.
So you move in real time and everybody else goes slow. And that still was a hard battle. And then I got slowly a little bit after that. And then I'm
See,
done.
I'll judge you. Did you have the Makiri counter? Like when they stab, you like just stomp their sword down. And then,
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna judge you for.
No, but I didn't.
See, like for me, like I didn't fight him until later on, since you can go off and do other bosses and shit like that.
I think we're talking about different bosses.
Genshiro, when you're at the top of the castle.
The guy who, oh my god, this cat has shed. So
I've been
much.
petting the cat so much. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
It's partially my fault.
The top of the castle.
Yeah. So before,
I didn't even know you can counter his shits.
Yeah, his stabs with the lightning stuff. If you for his second phase, there's lightning reversals, but I was just dodge them. But yeah, there's also just other paths you could go and a shit ton of other bosses can do before him.
I had no. Oh yeah, before him. Yeah, and I was
Or, like, did you do the Iron Knight or the armored knight? Whatever his name is.
Is that the
on
guy?
bridge.
Yes.
You have to make him fall off of the bridge.
No.
Like
I didn't do that one.
I
Yet.
don't know. A lot of the bosses, like even before I did him, like I was just kind of brute forcing with what I had known from Dark Souls games, with just like lots of dodging.
Yeah.
But I think one thing I really liked about the game was like you just kind of at the point like you hit the wall where you just have to.
You just gotta put it away. Well, I mean, not even just that. I look at the wall as every time I die, I know what I did wrong. I don't think the game is cheap at all in the slightest. I think it's the opposite of that. I think it's very fair.
Yeah.
Mark says he wish he can get into that game. I mean, it's a game of patience. You know,
Yeah.
I heard stories of people spending hours on a boss.
Yeah.
Like, and I had that patience once in that game because it was an early boss. It was the knives chick. It was the
butterfly. Or
the
Lady
butterfly, Lady
Madam
Butterfly.
something like that.
By the end of that fight, I memorized every single one of her moves. As soon as she like made a sound, I'm like, she's gonna do the jump up thing, and then she's gonna fly off in the corner, and she's gonna throw three shurikens at me, and I need to dodge to the right, not the left. I need to dodge to the right, and then I dodge to the right, and then I charge her, and I do 3 hits, 1, 2, 3. Then I back up because she's gonna kick me with. I'm like, that's how I had to like beat her, and it still wasn't enough sometimes. Like I knew every move. And I'm like, oh, I dodged left instead of right. God damn it, my reaction speed just.
See, my wall for me has been since like a few weeks ago. I was in Jacksonville for a while since my mom and sister were on vacation, and person watching the
Party
dogs
at the
couldn't.
house,
so
house party.
had to
Aaron
watch the
Carter's
pets.
house party.
And it came out, and I didn't bring my controller, so I was just doing all mouse and keyboard. And then since I've come back down, it's like trying to relearn on the controller, and it's just so off. Actually works pretty well on mouse and controller, though. Yeah,
Duval. To you too, Mark. Yeah, I don't. I stopped having the patience. Like, I didn't want to dedicate another 2 hours because I wish that game was more about. I wish you could just skip all the boss battles, and I know that's. I wish I could beat the game and then go back to the boss battles because I like the boss battles. I like that moment when you finally beat a hard boss and you're just like, yeah, it's the greatest moment ever. I love that feeling.
I'll do the opposite with you. What I did with my friend with Bloodborne. He always wanted me to play Bloodborne, but like I just couldn't be asked to like go pick up all the items, so he'd just get me to the bosses. I'd fight the bosses.
Oh, see, there you go.
So I'll beat the bosses for you, and then you can go
because I love the other stuff. I love, like, you know, even the repetition. I like learning which enemies to fight first, and, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna drop down here. Okay, so I got this strategy first. This guy's gonna walk over here. I like that a lot more than a boss because
and just the cinematic, just like when you.
Yeah.
Go sneaking past the snake and you get in the palanquin for the first time. Just
that snake.
It's so cool.
So cool.
Yeah.
That was really good snake physics. Sekiro sold 10 million copies in 10 days. Activision's VP of Product Management and Marketing, Michelle Fonseca, said, quote, "It's been an honor to work with From Software to help introduce a brand new franchise to gamers around the world. The fans have made Sekiro Shadows Die Twice one of the most incredible game launches of 2019 thus far. The game has performed well on all platforms, including PC, and we're excited by the continued support from gamers and critics alike." Now, it's not just that it sold well on launch day, it was also the most viewed game on Twitch. And here's the interesting thing is that, you know, we were just talking about sequels and automatically you're going to get a sequel. The game sold well and it was well received, but it's from Soft. I don't think that necessarily guarantees a sequel because they didn't do that with Bloodborne. They didn't do that with, you know, I mean, they did that with Dark Souls, but like you know, they don't necessarily, they're not guaranteed to make a sequel to a hit game. But do you think that we could see that being the case with this one? Do you think they would make a Sekiro Shadows Die Thrice?
I haven't gotten the that'd be so much better if Sekiro was the second game in its line. Maybe a prequel.
Sekiro Shadows Dies Thrice. Okay, sorry.
Maybe a prequel, Sekiro Dies Once.
Oh.
But no, I haven't gotten the true ending, so like I don't know how the games like would continue or like it build off on that. Mm-hmm. I mean, like I could see how it'd be like a disconnected storyline, but
oh my god, this cat!
I'm kind of hoping they'll go for like something new with it instead of just doing more.
Well, they're doing. What's weird is they announced, what was it, Code Vein, and then they announced. Yeah, she likes to do that. You got it. She's just gonna bite you. They announced Code Vein, and I'm pretty sure, and then they announced this, and then this came out before Code Vein. So they're still working on Code Vein. That's the vampire anime style From Soft game. You don't know about Code Vein? Oh, no. Dude, Code Vein looks dope. Looks dope. And what I like about FromSoft is that they take a formula and they don't just give you the same shit over and over again. Like that's what Dark Souls was doing. It was just same shit over. It's just, you know, Bloodborne. It's a Dark Souls like, but you know, there's a little twist to it. In order to get health, in order to get health, you need to like attack guys. In Sekiro, the focus is on stealth. Yep. You know, and then Code Vein, I think the focus is like you can drain enemies of their blood or something because you're a vampire. I don't know. And then so Lawrence says it was financed by Activision, so yes, we are going to get another sequel. That's actually a very good point. Yeah. Oh God, actually a horrifying point when you think about it, because if From Software is like, no, you know, we made our game and we're satisfied with our game, from Activision might be like, all right, well, we're going to make a sequel and you know, freaking milk this cow for all it's worth, and then they get like, you know,
bomb immediately after.
Yeah, they get. I don't know. I can't think of a developer that sucks, because I try not to bring that kind of negativity into life.
Well, I mean, after seeing Fallout 76, I can think of one.
Damn. Shots fired. Okay, so in adorable news, Kitty's not gonna like this story.
Oh no.
In adorable news, Enter the Gungeon added dog petting to their game.
Yeah, they did.
So by itself, this is not typically newsworthy. You know.
I mean, debate with you on that.
Sure. But the reason why is the best part. So there's a movement on Twitter called Can You Pet the Dog, which catalogs all the games that will let you pet dogs and which ones have dogs that you can't pet. The games that have friendly dogs. So it's not like dogs that are enemies or wolves or anything that like it's going to attack you. It's not like, oh, well, you should be able to pet all dogs.
My main familiarity with that is just randomly seeing a picture of a tweet with Fortnite saying, no, you can't pet the dog. And that's the extent of my familiarity. There's like a backpack thing with a dog.
Oh, with the dog. Oh, okay,
that.
I got you.
I haven't played Fortnite in a long time, so.
I haven't played it ever.
It's decent.
Oh, damn. Lawrence says THQ Nordics Sekiro. That would be a pretty bad Sekiro. Oh, no. No, yeah, that'd be a bad Sekiro. They have games. So they have games. The games that have friendly dogs that you can't pet get pressure from the community to add dog petting to the game. On March 8th, Can You Pet the Dog tweeted, "You cannot pet the dog and enter the Gungeon." Developer Dodge Roll's Dave Crooks was tagged in a comment and he replied, quote, "Hold my beer." On April 5th, a free and final update for Enter the Gungeon was released that included the ability to pet the dog Junior the Second.
Have to see if you can pet the wolf. I don't know. I'll go find out once I get home.
You know what? Hashtag Wargroove. Can't pet the dog. And that's a very good boy.
You're right.
Have you played Wargroove?
Yeah.
Is it not amazing? Yeah. I fucking love it. I told you about Wargroove, didn't I?
I got it on release. I think it might have been someone else.
I think so, yeah. I think that was maybe Kyle. I was telling Kyle about Wargroove. There's one simple question you ask somebody. Oh, is Wargroove any good? Do you like Advance Wars? Yeah? Then play Wargroove. And I've never played Advance Wars. And now I'm going to play every Advance Wars ever. Because I beat Wargroove and it was amazing. I loved it. There's a very good boy in there and you cannot pet him. Although that would suck if that takes up one of your moves to pet the dog.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they need to make it a free move.
Yeah. Maybe just you're defaultly petting the dog if you're close enough.
Yeah. I like it. At the end of your turn, every unit around the dog pets the dog. That's it.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, Mishka hates it. Okay, so, God, my favorite thing is the news this week has so many really interesting stories like that one. Here's the next one. Oh. In political news, a prominent politician is under investigation for sharing confidential information with a member of his group that was later used by another group member to conduct illicit transactions.
Yep.
Why is this relevant to gaming, you ask? Because it all happened in EVE Online. The quotes from this story are the most fantastically nerdy, upsetting, beautiful, cringeworthy, just awesomeness. So, Brian Shoneman, known in-game as Brisk Rubal. Okay, I'm going to try to get this through this without laughing, because there's a lot of this. That's not even the funniest part. Was a member... Shit.
Sorry.
I hate...
You have to pass it on.
No.
I can do it.
I got it. And I feel a little like I'm nerd shaming him right now, which, here's the thing. I remember, if you went to college here in the United States, you know, in the past 10 years at least, you've seen LARPers, you know, like you...
Bruh, I did it some when I was in high school. It's fun as shit.
Love LARPers. I love how into it they get. I play D&D. I am down with whatever nerdy shit you want to do. But then there's still sometimes where I'm just sitting there like, bro, come on, man. Like, this takes it to another level for me.
Yeah.
This is just like, and I still not judging, not saying that these people shouldn't do what they're doing. It's just like, wow, you're doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, it's just hilarious to me, a lobbyist of all people, just.
Yeah. Okay. So, Brian Schoeneman, known in the game as Brisk Rubal, was a member of EVE Online's Council of Stellar Management, which is a government made up of elected players. Schoeneman's real-life career, he said, maritime political lobbyist. Schoeneman is currently permanently banned from EVE Online. 2 other players involved in the scandal, Dark Shines and Pandoralica, have received year-long bans along with all ISK, which is EVE's currency, and goods associated with the scandal being confiscated from their accounts. Schoeneman said, quote, "As a licensed attorney for nearly a decade, I have never had a complaint filed against me. I have served in positions of public trust in the United States government and have never had a complaint filed against me. The claims that I would risk my reputation by providing proprietary or otherwise confidential information to members of my own alliance for personal gain are false. I will fight these false allegations, restore my reputation, and seek all avenues for recourse available to me for these reckless actions." He later said, "Also, my mom said she can give anyone a ride to soccer practice who needs one." The developer of EVE Online, CCP Games, said, quote, "This misconduct was brought to us by the Council of..." I'm sorry.
Okay. This is their second life you're laughing at.
I know. This is like somebody in Second Life going, "Hey, my landlord raised my rent, and this is gentrification. They're trying to push us to the low level areas and not letting me live at my luxury apartment in the internet."
This is why you only move into places with rent control. Come on, Second Lifers, get it together.
Okay, but the thing that's so funny about this is from the developer of the game. "This misconduct was brought to us by the Council of Stellar Management themselves as an immediate threat to the integrity of the Council of Stellar Management as an institution. CCP's stance on this is clear. Regardless of the type of information shared, acts like this go against everything the Council stands for." "The council has voted and will not be tolerated under any circumstances. Also, did your mom pack Capri Sun?"
She said she'll make us bagel bites after.
Sweet bagel bites. I'm sorry. I know. Nerd in the basement. Fucking, all that stuff. It's just, goddamn, man. That is some next level nerddom. That is, and it's beautiful. I love it. I do. I'm laughing at it, but I truly, it's like the time I heard, and this is a legit thing. We were talking to somebody on Omegle, which we're going to do again soon. I promise. I'm just been super, super busy. We're talking to somebody on Omegle through the podcast, and they were saying that they are a sneeze fetishist. You see that? You're laughing. It's funny. It's okay for it to be funny. And I'm not judging it. Whatever you want to get off to that doesn't hurt anybody, that isn't,
It's not ball busting.
I mean, even if, both parties are willing, kick balls. It's fine as long as it doesn't involve children or anything, that. Even if it's animals, as long as you're not hurting any animals, I'm not going to judge you.
Oh, let's say like furries. Actual bestiality.
No. I'm not advocating bestiality. No, I'm saying like somebody wants to sit there and jerk off to
clarifying.
If they want to jerk off to Fido or something, or Lassie, then you do that all you want, but don't you touch that dog. That's bad touch. Can you fuck the hashtag? Can you fuck the dog?
All right. So when you end your turn next to the dog, you all whip it. Oh no.
Good boy.
Oh no.
Oh, good boy.
Oh. God, that hurts me.
So, I learned about sneeze fetishes, which they hold in their sneezes. And I should have explained that. Because they're like, oh, the moment leading up to the sneeze is like the best part. So you hold it in, and they like do things to like elicit sneezes. They'll like put things.
Pepper.
Yeah, well, that doesn't work. I learned that at a very young age, because all the cartoons say if you smell pepper, then you you sneeze. So I did a line of pepper. I was like 8. I didn't know any better. I didn't know what a line was. It's not like I like sat there and cut it or anything. Like I just put pepper there. Like, God, no! I'm not sneezing at all.
Okay, we've all been there as kids.
I tried to slip out a banana peel too around that age.
That one worked?
Didn't work. Just made the floor really messy. But so it's fine. If you want to be sneeze fetishist, that's cool. If you want to, in your spare time, if you really want to, like, Mishka, don't. If you want to run a council of stellar management on an online game, and then, like, to the point where you're doing, like, corruption, like, you're I don't know. It's fine.
Just gotta love EVE Online news. But I mean, it's like, it's worth some can get some serious money in that stuff. Like, I'm more familiar with like real world trading in the context of like RuneScape or something that I play, but so like there's actually like serious money that can be made, like real life. So,
but
can definitely see the reasoning for it.
But he's on the council. He is. I don't know. I still think it's funny.
Okay. Oh no, it definitely is. There's always good EVE news. Like there's that massive battle that was supposed to be like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of ships, and then it never actually happened.
Or wasn't it like some troll or something like detonated like a bomb or something before?
Oh, dude, there's so many different instances.
From what I hear, EVE Online's a lot like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
That like there's a lot of corruption, there's a lot of whatever, and that's what makes it fun. But
no doubt about it.
I don't know. Okay, so we gotta move on. The Last of Us Part 2 just finished a major milestone.
Oh?
They finished mocapping. They just finished mocapping.
Hope you weren't expecting the game anytime soon.
I mean, I was expecting within like the next 2 years. That's kind of what I was hoping for. But and then there's no way that this is any indication of exactly where they are in the development, because you know you do different things at different times, but there's no situation where they're anywhere close to a game being done when they finish mocapping. You know, that's like I'd say probably halfway, maybe like just a little bit over halfway to the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Mocapping. So we're not going to see this for like 2 years at least. I think this is now I'm thinking this is going to be 2020.
Maybe
2021.
And also,
well, I guess that's not.
You're going to talk about the CD Projekt Red thing they posted on Twitter.
What's that?
Someone from CD Projekt Red posted how, or said something about how the state of, what's that game called?
Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, Cyberpunk. Thank you. How it looks completely different than what they showed at
No.
Yeah, what they showed last year. So.
No.
Yeah, people aren't entirely sure whether to take it as it's coming across so much better now, or.
Oh.
Yeah, so
boy.
people aren't entirely sure how to take that.
Oh boy.
I don't know. Hopefully, it's still a 2020 release.
Hopefully. All right. Okay. So many great news. GameStop has announced something that sounds interesting, but probably won't be.
Ooh.
They announced a new promotion called Guaranteed to Love It, where you can trade in a brand new game for its full price in-store credit within 48 hours of its launch.
Ooh.
So at first I'm like, that sounds really cool. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Wait. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, yeah.
Hold it in.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you need to change your pants, I'll take over for a second.
Then you break down what that is. 48 hours of its launch. So that only applies, this is a sneaky way of getting people to go in early and get the game, early. Yeah. So that way it boosts their numbers and they get more, all that. That's sneaky.
Yeah, it's good for them. Good for people who can snag it, then play it all in 2 days. So
I'm so glad you said that. So glad you said that, because this doesn't apply to every game. Mm-hmm. Their first game they're trying it with is Days Gone. a game that absolutely cannot be beat in 48 hours with somebody sleeping.
Yeah.
Like, that's why that's where this is going, is that in Grand Theft Auto 6, in Red Dead Redemption 2, in all these games, 48 hours after its launch, you're not The Witness, freaking Gone Home, no, that's not gonna count for that. And then also the fact that it's store credit, they're forcing you to go back into their shitty store and buy shitty things. It's I'm just gonna skip even the rest of this. They have a quote and it's not even worth it. It's
too cynical.
It's GameStop. Just roll over and die.
Sometimes some things that are good for corporations can be good for us people too. I mean, mainly like high school students and people who like don't have responsibilities, but
I guess.
Or even, hey, if it's just a game you're tentative on getting in the first place, and you buy games at GameStop anyway, you can see if you're gonna like that new game.
But you have to buy it. If you're tentative about buying it, you shouldn't be buying it in the first 48 hours. If this policy was not, if they took that part out, any new game you buy within 48 hours, or maybe not even any game, but for their specific list of games, if you buy it and then within 48 hours you return it, that would be different. I'd be like, okay, that's kind of cool. But it's 48 hours of its launch.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. Mark says, GameStop, just stop. Get some help. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about Star Wars Jedi: Fallen Order. No. This was a debate. I think you were here for it when I was saying it was Star Wars Jedi: Fallen Order. I'm like, why is the colon after Jedi? That's so weird. It's like it should be Star Wars: Jedi Fallen Order or Jedi Fallen Order. No, I was right. It was not a typo. It's Star Wars Jedi: Fallen Order. It's all about that colon.
I guess they're showing that there's going to be multiple Star Wars Jedi games.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. New franchise.
You excited though?
Okay, so to catch everybody up who doesn't know, we got a new trailer. We got a trailer, our first trailer. Yeah. Now, you asked me if I'm excited. I don't know, but everybody else is. And now here's my problem, is that trailer showed us absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
We didn't see anything with that trailer. You can't tell me that we saw a story, because you know what? That trailer looked a lot like Battlefront 2, which wasn't that fantastic of a story. But if you take all the really awesome elements out and you make it look really, edit it together looking really cool, it's not a movie. That's not how you can't judge a game by the story trailers. And also, we didn't see anything gameplay. We didn't see gameplay like, the actual gameplay. We didn't see anything rendered in engine. Mm-hmm. We saw nothing. They didn't even coherently tell us what it was really about.
Yeah, not even one actual Jedi colon.
Yeah, not one single Jedi colon in the entire fucking trailer. Not one. Mark says, Jedi colons sounds like an exploration game I will miss. But yeah, I mean, so you asked me if I'm excited. Yes, kind of, because it's Remedy. And I trust Remedy. Remedy makes good games. Remedy is a great company. Remedy gave us Apex Legends. Remedy is...
Titanfalls, those are...
Yeah, Titanfall.
Fantastic.
I mean, Titanfall 2 is an amazing game. And I trust them to make good games, but...
You have to wonder how much hand EA is going to have in it, considering the reason Apex was really successful was that they kept it a separate thing from the publisher, and they just went in their direction instead of, what a company thinks will sell best.
Yeah. I mean, and also with this game, my last point though with this game is that it's coming out this year. It's coming out this year.
Yeah, there was one thing I read that was talking about how, like, the Battlefront games, they came out, like, around the release times of the Star Wars games, which means they were easily rushed because Disney wants them out at a time where it will be advertising for the movie, essentially.
No, I mean, that's a good point, but my focus is more... if it's coming out this year, why didn't we see any gameplay? Why didn't we see any in-engine?
Oh yeah,
cinematic?
I think it might be because it's being rushed. And
Yeah, that's a good. I didn't really consider that, but yeah, that's a good point. And then, okay, so then here's something else that's interesting about Fallen Order. EA announced that it is a single-player only game without microtransactions. Sounds great, right? Well, that came as a shock to Amy Hennig, creative director behind the canceled single-player Star Wars game known as Project Ragtag. So for those of you who don't know, she was working on a Star Wars single-player only game without microtransactions for EA, and eventually was shut down because she was fighting them on EA's push for multiplayer and microtransactions. Speaking with Eurogamer, Hennig said, quote, "It's odd. I have to be candid with you. I mean, the news is coming from the EA Star Wars Twitter handle, so it's certainly part of the plan, but I don't know whether it's implicitly referencing previous comments they made after our project was killed." She also said, quote, "I don't know why the change of heart happened, because that was very clearly not an acceptable plan when we were working on Ragtag. But things change. That's almost 2 years ago, and a lot has changed in that time. There's been a pretty public and vocal backlash against the idea gamers don't want single-player finite games without all these extra modes. Of course they do. Of course we do. So maybe this is just a demonstration of a change of strategy for EA." That sounds like breaking up with somebody over the fact that like they don't want kids, and you're like, "I need to have kids. We have to have kids." Then like a couple years later, "I'm pregnant. I wanted kids my entire life. I'm so excited." Like that's exactly what that sounds like. Like you're looking at what the fuck?
See, I think they're seeing the way the market's trending at the moment. Just lots of people will actually buy single-player focused games.
Yeah.
But also, they can not have microtransactions and still have plenty of DLCs.
Yeah.
So they can still kind of win-win and have those extra things you can buy.
I mean, they've had enough bad press to... Hi, Mishka.
Hey, bud.
They've had enough bad press to, to need to say this, which is kind of sad by itself. The fact that, like, you don't see Nike going like, "Hey, these shoes were not made by child laborers." Like, it's it's bad when you have to publicly announce that you're not trying to scam people for money. Mm-hmm. And that's all I have to say about that.
Insightful.
Yeah, let's talk PS5. And talk some PS5. That's the biggest thing that has come out. I mean, we all knew it was coming. We've been talking about it for a while. PlayStation 5 is happening. It's obvious. We knew it was happening soon. I've been saying that it was going to be announced either this year or next year. I'm thinking Microsoft's going to announce the new Xbox at E3 this year, and then thank you, Mishka, and then PS5 shortly after. Recently, the PS5's lead system architect Mark Kearney interviewed with Wired to talk about the PS5. So currently, it's not called the PlayStation 5, but that would be insanely stupid if it was called anything else.
Yeah.
They know better. It'll be called the PlayStation 5.
They're branding at this point.
So let's start with the solid state drive. Oh my god, do you know about the solid state drive?
I didn't know they announced it.
Oh my god. Okay, so this goes beyond a solid state drive. This is, I think, oh crap, now I'm trying to remember. It's an NSW. Hold on, I got it in my, because I'm looking to buy one for my my PC, even though the versions that they have for consumers, this is going to be faster than the version they have for consumers currently. It is a NVMe card. So the solid state drive and the hard drives plug into your SATA cable. You have to use a SATA cable, and it plugs into your motherboard like that. An NVMe card plugs directly into your motherboard.
Oh.
Solid state drive, I think, has 600. Don't quote me on this. 600 megabytes per second data transfer. Mm-hmm. Let's just say 600.
Yeah.
An NVMe has 3,500. So
Nice.
They showed off this thing by playing Spider-Man. So he currently played Spider-Man on a PS4 Pro, which had a 15-second load time for fast travel. Mm-hmm. And then he demonstrated that same load time with a PS5 dev kit, and it only took 0.8 seconds.
Okay, so that's a bit more than just the 5 times faster that you would expect.
Yeah. So I feel like there's going to be somebody out there and be like, oh, it's not a big deal, though. It's not a big thing. Yeah. 15 seconds is a long time. To demonstrate that, let's do a 15-second moment of silence. Thank you. And now, let's do a 0.8 seconds of silence. Thank you.
Damn it. Not fast enough.
I didn't have to start it and do all that. That's a big difference, y'all. That is huge. That's what she said. Good Lord. And the implications of this, too, because I've been saying that ray tracing is going to be the big thing. You know, ray tracing. You know about ray tracing? Yeah. Okay. Everyone. So I've been saying that ray tracing is it is the buzzword. It is the most obvious thing. But I'm gonna go even further. This is gonna be the thing that launches us even further into the next generation of gaming. This type of hard drive. It's not a hard drive, but this type of drive or whatever. It's like a special type of solid state. I think. The implications of this technology, you look at Spider-Man, okay? Did you know that Spider-Man, the speed at which you travel in Spider-Man is dictated by the speed at which the game can load the level? And you don't notice it.
Yeah.
But sometimes Spider-Man's swinging kind of slow. You don't think about it, but that's because the game's loading it, because it doesn't want you to turn a corner and then all of a sudden... or go too fast, and then you're not seeing anything.
So did they show hypersonic Spider-Man swinging around the city?
So they did. So the thing is, I mean, at least this is what I hear. But so they they say that Spider-Man travels at, I think it was like 45 miles per hour or something like that on a PS4 Pro, and then on a PS5 dev kit, it's like a fucking jet. Like he just flies through the city like a jet. And so let's examine what that means. When you have a hard drive and you have the game, the system is able to access the information that is stored either on the disk, like it used to be, or installed like it traditionally is now. Mm-hmm. What ends up happening is you can have things like destructible environments, incredibly detailed destructible environments, the kind of things that you would need to, access from the hard drive very quickly.
Yeah.
The reason why we can't do that is, and the reason why you don't see games, like not a lot of people realize this, but when you're playing a game, it's not actively streaming the information from the disk to the system. It used to do that. I think even up to, I want to say Xbox 360. Maybe earlier than that. It could be earlier than that, but it's not actually accessing that information live.
Yeah.
It's using it to install the levels, that's the load times and stuff. And then it has all those assets during the game. But even then on a hard drive, especially a hard drive, the data transfer isn't that fast. Mm-hmm. We've reached the limits of that. And then now with this new technology, we're going to be seeing things like destructible environments. We're going to be seeing things like, 1,000-player PUBG matches. We can have that with things like this. You're going to see GTA 6. GTA 6 is going to have millions of people on the screen. Like, it's going to be insane. It's so fucking incredible. Lauren Brown says, so fast. Mark says most SSDs will provide read-write speeds in the neighborhood of 530 to 500 megabytes per second. Okay, so I was close. NVMe drives, on the other hand, provide write speeds of as high as 3,500 megabytes per second. Spider-Man's gonna haul ass. So ray tracing is gonna be awesome.
It's not going to be as awesome when you're Spider-Man swinging faster than those rays.
I didn't think about that. Oh my god!
No, I'm pretty sure they have the.
Well, no, but think about it. When you have an open world game, can you even have ray tracing? Because I mean, that's the thing too. Like, racing games and all kinds of games where speed is a thing. They'll be able to load in more assets, but you can't have. We're barely at the technology of having ray tracing right now. So there are going to be sacrifices when things are constantly changing. Let's say destructible environments. When the environment is constantly changing that quickly, and it's adding new assets very, very quickly. It's like, okay, remove the asset of the wall. Now you have 100 assets of little tiny pieces of the wall. Add the physics effects, and that's all fine because it's just pulling and reading and writing things. But when you have the issue of ray tracing, now it's not, hey, what is it like when that ray, hits that? Now it's like, oh, what's it that and that and that and that and that and that. Like it's overworking it. Oh my god. Mishka.
We'll let the smarter people figure that out.
Yeah, right? What's up, baby? What's up, kitty? You're so cute. I'm just having a staring contest with my kitty. I love you. Let's move on. Or before we do, Lauren Brown says it's okay to get photorealistic. It's okay, but to get photorealistic ray tracing, you need 60 rays per pixel. We're at one per pixel, but the future is on its way. I mean, that's the thing. Like I was mentioning the other week, Pixar movies. They have photorealistic ray tracing. I mean, it's just insane the amount of the things that. But to render one frame takes 14 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's so, we're not, we went past Pixar movies for a split second there with maybe 360 or something, maybe around that time, or maybe a little bit before that, but we're not anywhere close now. They went way past us. Okay, so that's a solid state drive. And I don't even know if it's technically a solid state drive. The CPU will be an AMD chip with from the Ryzen line, which I have in my PC, 2700X. Nice. It's a third generation with 8 cores of 8nm Zen 2 microarchitecture. 8 nanometers, Zen 2 microarchitecture. The chip also includes a custom unit for 3D audio, which doesn't sound like a big deal, and I would have said that a week ago. Yeah. But then I played Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, which has 3D audio. Have you played that game?
I have not.
Everybody should play Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice with headphones.
Yeah.
There's this okay, so you play as a character with psychosis, I think, and she hears voices in her head, and with headphones on, it feels like somebody is right there, just whispering in your ear. When I first started playing it, I was playing at home alone, and I had to keep turning around. I'm like, is my wife home? It's insane what they could do with 3D audio. It is amazing.
Wow.
That's actually a bigger issue, and it is more CPU intensive than people give it credit for too.
Yeah.
Because it's not just rendering, it's not just playing an audio sample. It is the CPU has to register where your character is in relation to that, and the acoustics, and then ray traces, sound wave tracing.
Oh man, and you thought that troll where people would have a streamer play a song that has knocking on a window in it softly. You've seen that before, right?
No.
No, so people donate for a song to be played. It will be exactly the same song, but there will be light knocking of a window sound on it, and it freaks the crap out of streamers.
God.
So with this, it will just be that much better.
That's so messed up and beautiful.
Oh, there's plenty of showing dudes freaking out, grabbing guns, or people just screaming and then freaking out.
Okay, I need to look that up.
It's pretty funny.
Hold on. Don't look. Okay, there we go. The GPU is a custom variant of Radeon's, I don't know. Radeon. The Navi family, and will allow for ray tracing. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's that buzzword again.
There we go.
I even I wrote that. Oh snap! There's that buzzword again. Yeah, ray tracing.
Yeah.
That one I'm gonna. No, do I get credit for that one? Because I said both consoles will absolutely support ray tracing.
Yeah.
A half. Well, that adds up to 1.
There we go.
The PS5 will also support 8K gaming, but here's the thing: it's not going to be.
People don't even have 4K TVs now. So.
I mean, but even years from now, I'm going to tell you this: the PS5 will not be able to run true 8K gaming. Mm-hmm. It might be upscaled, it might be whatever, but it's not. It doesn't have the. I have a PS5 right now. That is a PS5 over there, with the exception of the hard drive, the super cool solid state drive. But that's basically a PS5, and it can't run 8K. I mean, it can. I'm sure it can display 8K, but you want to talk about running a game in 8K? No. So the best news is the PS5 will have backward compatibility with PS4 games, which also applies to PS VR.
There we go. That's nice.
Without actually saying how much it will cost, Kearney has addressed the price. He said, quote, "I believe that we will be able to release it at an SRP, suggested retail price, that will be appealing to gamers in light of its advanced feature set." So that kind of worries me. Because if it was going to be around $400, I think he would have said something like, the price will be comparable to what we have previously launched our new systems with. But the fact that he's specifically pointing out that it's advanced technology and that we will be happy because we're getting new, extra jobs to pay for it.
People pay over a K for a phone now.
Yeah.
They're going to try and up the prices a bit, try and be more in line with that, I assume.
Gamers are a little bit more frugal, though.
Yeah.
I mean, like, here's... I'm thinking we're looking at a $500 system.
I could see it being a little more than that.
Really?
Honestly, yeah.
Anything more than that, I'm not buying it. Like, I'll play Stadia.
I'm not buying it.
Yeah, I'll play Stadia, dude. And Laura Brown says, "Sweet, time to go out and buy a $6,000 8K monitor." Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Anything more than 500, I would definitely not buy. I'm hoping, even though I think it's a fool's hope, that it would be 450. But I think they would say what the quote I was suggesting, that it's in line with.
Yeah.
So how much do you think it's going to retail for?
I don't really know. Probably just, I think $599.
Wow, $600. I couldn't do that. I just couldn't do that. That's too much.
Yeah.
I'll wait for the price to drop. I'll wait for a sale. Black Friday.
Exactly. But that's just not based off of just based off of how things that people are buying a lot of in tech that I do know about are getting more and more pricey, and people
that's true
do pay for them. So
yeah,
we'll see.
All right. Well, that moves us on to what we've been playing. I mentioned I played Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Wargroove, beat that fantastic game.
Nice.
Oh God, I you know what? I was like, I'm gonna write down what I've been playing because I always forget.
Yeah.
I knew I was gonna do that.
I'm just pulling up my Steam library right now.
God damn it!
So,
I just beat something on the PS4. What was it? Oh, I've been playing Final Fantasy IX.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a fun game. I shit you not, I played that game for I think it was 15 or 16 hours this weekend, 2 days.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was on my
That's a
baby
good
moon.
grind.
I was on my baby moon, and we just sat in the hotel and I just played Final Fantasy IX all day. All fucking day. And it was amazing.
Nice.
It was incredible. What have you been playing? What do you got there?
Let's see. So, Forger, like I said, entered the Gungeon. I forgot to mention Risk of Rain 2. Been having a lot of fun with that.
I think Kyle said he was playing that one.
That's such a good game. We're so happy to see when it was like actually getting put out in the what's it called? The alpha.
Yeah. Early access.
Yeah, early access. Thank you. Then let's see, the Borderlands, the enhanced edition.
Yeah.
And there's one called Pathway. That was pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty mediocre.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Then I think it's time for video game 20 questions.
Oh, wait. Let me do you. Let's change up the format.
You want to do me?
Yeah.
I haven't been done in so long. Oh my god.
Thanks, baby.
I'm so excited. You want to do me? Oh my god. I'm getting done for video game 20 questions. I'm going to have 20 yes or no questions to figure out the name of a game that Schuyler's coming up with right now.
All right, let's see.
And then after 10 questions, I will look he'll look at chat and see if there's any questions that will help me out. Oh my god, I'm so excited right now. Now, keep in mind the kind of games I do.
Oh yeah.
Because like I always do some like major game that like almost everybody's
I'm
heard
not
of.
gonna
Okay.
try and cheat you and do like.
I've been told that
some
before.
Or some Japanese game that's 70 years old. Only in that language.
True, but then I got I think it was Jacob did The Bouncer for PS2.
Oh no.
Thank you. Yeah, I recognize the cover art, but okay, chat is gone, but you guys can still throw out your questions if you want to throw out questions, and then we'll look at it after 10. So let me know when you're ready. Here, and you get to mark it and everything. Oh my god, I'm so goddamn excited right now.
All right. So, I think this is I think this is a good one.
I'm so excited. Okay. Did this game come out after January 1st, 2000?
Yes.
Yes. Was this game released on optical media?
Optical media?
Yeah, so disc.
Yeah.
Okay. Still could be digital. Is this a multi-platform game?
Yes.
Okay. Did this game come out for the current generation of consoles? Including Switch.
Re-released.
So let's say original release.
No.
No, okay. Although I guess I got a twofer there.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so did this game come out on the PS3 generation of consoles?
No.
Oh, okay. So this is an after 2000, not PS3. So did this game come out on PS2 generation of consoles?
Yes.
Okay. It had to have been. I really burned a question with that one because obviously. Okay. Well, I got a free two first, so we'll just call it that.
Yeah.
Okay, so is this game an RPG?
No.
Does this game take place during does this game take place on what we can at least believe is Earth?
Yes.
Okay. What question is that?
8.
8. Can you shoot a gun in this game?
No.
Okay. So it's not an RPG and you can't shoot a gun. Is there violence in this game?
Yes.
Okay. So kind of violence. By your answer, I'm going to assume it's nothing bloody, so probably not Mortal Kombat. You don't shoot a gun. It's not an RPG. Is this... So it's not an RPG. Is this a... It's probably a 3D game. Although I guess I can nail that down. Yeah. I don't really want to waste it on that. Okay, I'm going to figure out what kind of game it
Got
is.
10 more, so.
Is this game a strategy game?
No.
Damn. Is this game in the third-person perspective, including isometric? Okay, so no.
Maybe. I don't remember. Let me just
Okay,
take a quick.
let me ask one. Oh no, I don't want to burn. I'm gonna burn it. Is this game from the top-down perspective?
No.
Oh damn. Okay, so is this game first person? I'm kind of burning a question with that, but
It's okay. Just let me get the.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so shit. So the perspective is a little tricky. Here, I'm gonna pull up chat.
Yeah.
If any of those questions help.
Can the protagonist manipulate fire?
That's Mark.
Is he a big fan of, I don't know, firebending?
It's something he asks.
Oh, okay.
Is that a good question? Will that help?
No.
No, it won't help. Okay. Well, I shouldn't know that though, because that helps me.
That's true.
Because now I know there's probably no use of magic.
Yeah. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And just to get back to your other one, it's over the shoulder.
over the shoulder. Okay, so that's third person.
Yeah.
Can you take off my last guess because? Yeah. Okay. All right, so it's over the shoulder, and it's kind of violent. Is it a sports game?
Yes.
Okay. So it is a PS2 sports game.
PS2 generation.
Generation. Multi-platform. Sports game. Okay. Over the shoulder. So is this game part of a series?
There's a sequel, so I wouldn't call
Yes.
it. So,
I mean,
yeah.
that's a series of like, could be two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bunch,
Okay. You're giving me a lot there,
Yeah.
by the way. So it's not like a Madden.
I'm not trying to
There's
make
a
this
sequel.
hard.
No, I got you. That's what she said. Okay, so there's, assuming 2 games, it's over-the-shoulder sports, and it's multi-platform. Could be NFL Blitz, Blitz the League. That's very violent.
Yeah.
The multi-platform thing's got me because typically,
Happy Gilmore the game.
yeah,
Could always go for that.
is this an extreme sports game? Like skateboarding, snowboarding, surfing, jet skiing? Yes.
I think, I'd fall in.
I'd fall into that. Yeah. Kart racing does not fall into that.
It is not.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Kart racing.
Okay. So it's an extreme sport. There's skate. There was skate 2, and I don't think there was a skate 3. And it's over the shoulder. All right, so what can I eliminate? Is there any good questions on there?
Other than Mark wanting it to guess Happy Gilmore the game.
Oh.
So does fire manipulation happen in that game, Mark? Get back to me if it does.
Okay. Okay. I just kind of want to throw it out there. No, I gotta eliminate this from other ones. Damn it. I'm just gonna go with it. No, Skate was 360. Skate was 360, not PS2.
I think you're right.
Okay, Tony Hawk Underground. There was a 2. Does this game involve skateboarding?
No.
Fuck. Okay. Hi, Mishka.
Give you a hint. If you stop that word early.
What?
If you stopped, just stop that word early, you would be part way.
Does this game have skate?
Skating, yeah.
Did that game have a sequel? Did Jet Force Radio have a sequel? Is graffiti a part of the game?
Yes.
Jet Force Radio had a sequel?
It's Jet Set Radio.
Jet Set Radio, whatever, you know what I mean.
Yes, it did.
Jet Set Radio had a
Future.
sequel?
Yep.
What?
They,
What? Is it Jet Set Radio?
Yeah, it's Jet Set Radio.
One of the best. Oh my god! Wow, that was a good one. Yeah. Jet Set Radio. Shit, you know I played that one recently because I have a modded Xbox. Wait, that came out for PlayStation too. Dreamcast. That's why you were saying.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. Well, I had it on Xbox, and that might have been the future one.
I think so. Yeah.
So, and that game, like it still holds up a little bit. And oh my god,
I bet the music,
the
art style, the aesthetic.
That's the first song I ever heard by Sibo Mato.
Yeah. Oh, there's Jet Set Radio and Sonic Sega Suba.
Oh, that hurt my throat. Hold on.
So you're not set for a singing career, it seems.
Oh my god. Lauren Brown said BMX. I think he was trying to go for Triple X. I had that game. Not gonna lie. I had BMX Triple X.
Was it good?
No. Oh, actually, no. It was surprisingly good. Yeah. But I was like a 13, 14-year-old kid, so I got it for the titties. Yeah. Only reason why I got it. Oh my god! I can't believe. How many questions was that?
That was your 19th. Was the?
I did it. I'm so happy.
Good job.
Do you want to try mine?
Oh,
we'd have to blast
I'm so
through
bad
it.
at these. Oh god.
Let's just do speed round. Just speed round.
All right.
Okay.
Mark's on my team. Let's go, Mark.
Yeah, we'll just leave that open too. And you know what? I'll give the freebie question. Is his? Can your character manipulate fire? Yes.
Is it part of a franchise?
Yes.
Let's see. Is it Nintendo?
No.
It's a Nintendo. Oh god. Is it trying to remember. What is the game where you play like a dude who gets superpowers and like the second one?
I mean, don't even think about the games. Just ask random questions about video games, and then like.
Is it console exclusive?
No.
All right. Was it released? Is your character human?
Your character can be human.
Can be human. All right. Is the game from before 2000?
No.
All right. Let's see. It's not before 2000, so Xbox 360 generation?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Just random questions about games.
So is it an RPG?
Yes.
Is it turn-based combat?
No.
Come on. Watchers. Do you use magic? Yes, that's actually a good one. Is it magic to manipulate?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Is it? Can your character fly?
No.
Is it in the Final Fantasy series?
No.
No. Oh. Not entirely.
But you should ask if it's part of a series.
I did.
You said if it's part of the Final Fantasy series.
No, I said if it was a part of a series earlier, and you said yes.
I did? Yeah.
Yeah.
You asked that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's right. You did. Now I remember. Yes.
Yeah.
It is. It still is.
Yeah. Glad it hasn't changed. Does your
character have audible dialogue? No. No. No.
No. All right. So let's see. Series Xbox 360 game is the one you're specifically talking about. Did the game originate on the 360?
What do you mean?
Like, is the one you're thinking of the first one in the series?
No.
No. Okay. I'm not very well versed with Xbox RPGs, so if any of you
it's multi-console.
Multi-console. Okay, yeah, that's right. I just said the generation.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, right. I'm still good because I don't think you confirmed that, so I'm just gonna count that as one.
Can you become a magical creature? There we go.
Yes. I'm going to give you an even bigger hint. On release, no.
On release, no. I don't know. Jamie's questions have been pretty...
They've been pretty spot on.
Yeah. Come on, Jamie. Help me out here. You seem like you know this.
All right. You got 3 questions, and then I'll give you the question that we will...
All right. So...
Just random questions about games, I'd say.
Yeah.
Perspective.
Yeah, I mean, he's RPG, so I guess, is it third person?
It's both.
It's both. So you can change perspective. Can you swim as a magical creature?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh.
Right.
Jamie's got an idea of something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I know. I mean... Alright, so let's see.
It's part of a series, both first-person and third-person RPG.
Oh, she's just like Mark's can you fly question. Alright, can you dig? Can you,
Manipulate terrain?
Yeah.
No. All right, one more question. Any question.
Any question?
Anything.
Is this the right answer?
Oh my God, I don't know. Yes. Okay, so
There we go.
Jamie asked, can you run? Yes. Okay. Last question is, can you scream so loud you knock people over? Yes.
I still don't know.
Oh, come on. Fusruta!
Oh, are you serious? Oh my God. Dude, I still... God damn.
Fusruta!
So you couldn't be a werewolf on release?
Not on release, no. That was on the expansion.
Okay.
Yeah. It was Skyrim. PS3,
Yeah.
PC, Xbox 360, 2011 game made by Bethesda. And, yeah. Fusruta! That's it.
Yeah. Oh, should have had it.
That's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now we have we record new episodes every Tuesday. This is so weird to say. Every Tuesday, starting at 8:30. Kitty will be here. Will you?
Co-host.
Oh, sorry. She doesn't like that at all. Sorry, she's just so cute. Every Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time on Facebook.com/DownrightFierceGaming, YouTube.com/DownrightFierceGaming, Twitch.tv/DRFPodcast, and Mixer.com/DRFPodcast. The audio episodes will go up every Wednesday, sometime on Wednesday, maybe Tuesday, I don't know. And other stuff. Patreon. That's right. Patreon. We have a Patreon. Oh, I don't know if you heard about this. We have a Patreon stretch goal right now. I think it was if we get 2 or 3. I'm going to say 2. I'm just going to say 2. If we get 2 Patreon subscribers, I will buy, at any level, I will buy Five Nights at Freddy's on PSVR.
Oh.
And make a Let's Play of that.
Oh, boy.
So, and a Let's Play, like a long enough Let's Play to like...
Hear you scream like a little girl.
For the longest time. Whoa, for the longest time. So, it also gets you thanked at the end of the episode. So we want to thank Mark. Oh, that's patreon.com/DownrightFierce. I think it's that. I always forget. Hold on.
Some
Mark
variation
knows.
of the letters.
Mark knows. Damn it. I don't know where
Mark,
it is. Okay, it's fine.
posted it.
Patreon.com/DownrightFierceGaming. Let's just call it that. Or if that doesn't work, Patreon.com/DownrightFierce. Like I said, it gets you thanked at the end of the episode. So we want to thank Mark Mayfield. Thank you very much, Mark Mayfield. We want to thank Tristan Haynes. Gracias, Tristan Haynes. We want to thank our executive producers, Brian Kismetsky, Carolina Jarvis, and Andrew Facekicker Kirkendall. Thank you guys so much for sticking around through all the technical problems. Thank you so much, Schuyler, for coming out.
No problem.
Dude,
Thanks for having me.
I very, very much enjoy doing episodes with you. I like our back and forth, and I'm glad that schedule-wise, this could work.
Yeah, and if anything, I just get to come here and
pet my
the
pussy.
cat. Yeah, stroke
kitty.
it.
We'll be stroking, like that Clarence Carter song.
Oh.
That's it. So, like usual, we're gonna leave you guys with. Oh my God, where is it? I don't see it. Is that it? That's not it. That's it. Okay. I'm gonna leave you guys with a music video. This is one of my favorites from the Christopher Donald Stanton and his band Marion Crane. This is Murder TV.
Oh.
I like this song a lot. It's really, really good. So we will see you guys next Tuesday. I suppose cunt. Good night. Peace.
getting reports of multiple victims and an active shooter.
We have an active shooter at the high school.
Check sure they have explosives, some type of grenade. They're in between the houses down here.
We still don't know where the shooter is.
Hey, Monty, shots fired. Call is indicating she thinks there's someone shooting in the building. It is silent at this time. The school is in lockdown.
Come on, son, we're gonna raise the bar. Well, here's your gun, we're gonna make you a star. We'll peel the skin and spill the blood. We're gonna open you up and see what you're made of. There's a bomb in the back and you're never coming back. It's the last episode, it'll make your head explode. We'll bleed American. We'll fly American. Smile, yo, run, murder TV. Blood will run when the sun goes down. 911 can help you now. Goddamn right, bleed and dry. Grab your gun, we'll make you a big fucking gun. Digits, we're collecting kills. We won't reload till we get to number 10. Get a trigger finger exercise. We'll have a cigar. You've hit the big time. There's a mob in the back and they're never shooting back. Of the blood overdose, it'll make you comatose. We'll speak American. We'll die American. Smile, yo, run.